Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, and we're
we back!
We're here with the one and only Mod Son. How are you doing?
Best day of my entire life, man. I'm on tour right now. We landed in Seattle. Feeling very, very, very grateful to be here.
So the tour's been going well. Talk to me about it. What was some memorable moments?
Tour's been going well. I just released an album. It's called Movie. So the tour is called Drive-In Movie Tour. And it's all set up like a drive-in movie, man. You walk in, there's like cars on stage and shit. Crazy projections going on. And I have an amazing lineup playing before me. One of my favorite artists, Swag Hollywood. One of my brothers, Marty Grimes. My actual little brother's New Hippies. This cat named Benny Freestyles. And memorable moments occur every single night, bro. But my most memorable moments are happening on stage, finally. Which is what I've been searching for to happen for so long, bro. Which is that, like, a lot of all my focus is going into how I sound on stage, the kind of connection I have with the crowd coming out and all that. So all the memorable moments are happening on stage, bro, and I'm super glad it's that way and not me fucking drunk running naked through the street on LSD, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's been moments, I've had plenty of those.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm very interested to see the show tonight. It's gonna be great.
You're gonna love it, man.
Okay, so my first question, we gotta get the big question out of the way.
Yes, please, what is it?
Your sophomore album is titled Movie.
Yes.
Came out on March 10th, your birthday. I gotta know, what is your favorite movie?
Probably, okay, so I have two. One is Memento, and the other is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Why, for both of those?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, amazing book, written by Ken Kesey, Jack Nicholson's in it. He was young as hell. It was one of his first movies he ever did. And I relate to the story very much. It's a man that goes to a mental institution. And you should watch the movie. Definitely check it out or read the book. So One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Then Memento, that was the first movie I saw. I don't want to ruin it for people, but it's like if it plays the whole story backwards. And you kind of got to like puzzle it together while you're watching it. And it inspired me to want to get tattoos.
Did it really?
Real shit, yeah. That's why, like, my whole chest is all just little like, words and writing, and that's, like, kind of all, like, I remember when I first saw Memento, I was probably, like, 12 years old. Maybe, like, 13 or something. I was like, fuck, that looks so tight.
So you just begin, like, random words tatted?
Just words, yeah. Stuff
that, like, represent memories and stuff?
Yeah, it's like, when I'm gone, when I'm dead, right? When I die, like, my shit's gonna turn into a book. My body's gonna turn into a book, you know? That's what I feel like. All the tattoos are gonna be the story, man.
I like
Not just little pictures, you know.
This is just so. Where did you get the inspiration to title your album Movie?
Well, it bases off two things. One is that with my life, I've always felt connected to feeling like I'm being witnessed, that I'm being watched, and whether that be like a higher power or fucking aliens, I don't know, but I feel like I'm entertainment. I feel like all our lives are entertainment in some way, being watched. So I look at my life as a movie that's being watched by something or someone. And every time they watch my movie, because there's a lot of movies that these people have to watch or these things have to watch up there, when they land on my movie, I want to make sure it's always interesting, right? I've always wanted that. So I make sure that I look at my life like scenes in a movie, man. And I don't want to have some boring, uninteresting fucking life. So I push myself to always be doing something interesting. That might mean when I'm alone in my house, I feel like someone's watching me. Like, so I'd be like dancing around, making sure I'm like, you know, I don't sit there and just be like, because that's boring. If they're going to watch my movie, I want to make sure that they love my movie every time they catch on my movie, you know? And that I feel like, that being said, if they enjoy seeing me dance around my house and go, this person's enjoying life, they're going to be like, man, I want to come back to this movie, so make sure that this kid gets anything he wants in his life to keep it so he can be doing this and looking like he's loving life. Because I see too many shitty movies out here, man. People fucking going out and doing bad shit, hating life, being a horrible person, being mean, violence, all that shit. So when I see this person dancing around in his house by himself, that's what life's about. I'm going to make sure that this person gets whatever they want in their life to make sure they enjoy it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, the idea of when you die, your life flashing before your eyes. You know, I want to make sure that when I watch my movie at the end of this, first off, it's my movie and I wasn't living for someone else. I was living, and it's my movie. I'm the subject of my life. And when I do watch that movie, I want to fucking love it, bro. So I don't want a bunch of bad times in my movie. I want to push through all those times that are quote unquote bad. I want to be able to walk into a funeral and be able to celebrate that I knew the person rather than be sad that they're gone. I want to be able to do that, right? Because I want happy scenes in my movie. I want to love my movie. whether or not bad things happen, I want to be able to look at those things like a beautiful problem, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the basis of movie, man. It's basically just like empower yourself and like make sure you love your life and push yourself to, because you're in charge of it. You're 100% responsible for how much you love your life.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
So knowing, you know, the concept behind why you titled it that way, how did you approach making the music? Was there anything that you did differently than you
Fuck yeah.
looked
Fuck
up?
yeah. This is a 100% different process. What I did is I became really obsessed with this thing that Tom Petty said. Tom Petty's one of my favorite musicians. He also has one of the greatest stories in music. He was one of the first people to fight the industry, man. They tried to steal his music and sign him to a shitty deal, and he went head to head with them and fucking won. Changed a lot of shit in music. People don't know that. So much love to Tom Petty. Without you, a lot of us couldn't be able to survive. So he said this one thing about making songs, and he was like, when you're writing a song, there's two ways you can go with it. One is the song's gonna tell you exactly where to go, and you just gotta follow that road. The other is when you try to tell the song what to do. Both can end up great, but he's like, every time I've wrote one of my amazing songs that stood the test of time, he's like, I let the song do its thing, and I follow that road where the song just happens. And I didn't take anything from the song, you know? I didn't take it away from the song. I let the song have its shine. And I spent so much time trying to go the other route where you're like conceptually writing something, or, you know, shooting yourself in the foot over and over, trying to do better and better and second guessing yourself. And I just decided, like, for me, I made almost all my music up until this new album. This new album, I worked with a bunch of producers. That being said, I was able to make 5 songs a day, and I wrote 300 songs for this album, bro. Like 300 songs completely. And what I tried to do is write at least 5 songs every single day for like 9 months, right? And that was only possible because I had a folder of all these beats that I could just wake up in the morning at 11 a.m. or something, go behind the mic, just pull up a beat without even barely listening to the beat. Turn on the mic, walk up to it, and just get it out. See what happens. Let the song make something happen. Find a melody. That's how all my great songs on this album happened. Was like, they just came out of me. Like Beautiful Problem, that came out in 15 minutes. It was done. We Do This Shit came out in 15 minutes. It was done. You know? And I spent so much time before trying to make this perfect and spending months on songs even. And I wanted to try something new. So I just let the music do all the work for me on this one. And it like totally changed everything. I was able to go to new places. I was able to find melodies that I would have never done. I was able to say lyrics in a way that I never would have. And most of the, in all the ways that like it was enjoyable. It wasn't a process of like, fuck, this is hard, you know? Because it always has been. Like I never looked at myself as like an amazing, talented musician type of person, artist, all that. Like I worked hard for this shit. So with this album, I wanted to like have a really good time doing it. I got to write 300 songs, and out of those 300 songs, goddamn it, 11 of them were all serving a purpose, and we put them on the album.
So how do you like slim down from 300 songs to 11? That sounds like a daunting task.
My label that I work with, Rostrum Records, they're in charge of that. They, I would send them fucking 5 songs a day, and I would be like, "What's up?" And then at the end of the week, it would be like, "Shit, you got 35 songs here. One of them is gonna be worth going back to and checking out, and sharpening up." And that's kind of how it went. And it was a battle at a lot of points too, because I'd be fighting for something or they'd be fighting for something. And but we wanted to make sure that like in this project, I wanted to look at it like a potential part of my masterpiece. So like you gotta go through all the set of emotions when you're creating a masterpiece, right? And we had a year to do that. So in a year of making this shit, man, we went through on the phone like, no, this fucking song has gotta be on it. What are you talking about? To like, man, yo, like, thank you for telling me not to put that song on. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like it was like a huge battle to try to get this fucking piece out in the right way. And I feel like you know, going into it, I couldn't have ever pictured it being like the way it feels when I listen to it. It feels fucking amazing. It feels timeless to me.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I did something really special. Like I hit something. Every song serves a purpose. So it's a totally different process, and one that I'm in love with and probably stick to for a while.
So you're gonna do another 300 for the next album?
Since that album, I've probably already made 100 songs.
Oh,
Real
man.
shit. Real shit. I make music for fun, you know? Especially when I get to do it like this. When I'm doing it without thinking, you know, this is what a lot of artists go into too, going from an artist mind state. It's like when you're making projects for fun, like let's say mixtape, like you're having a lot of fun. Then when you go to an album, it's like, bro, you go through hell. Because it's not like the same idea going into it. You're like, this is something that people are gonna pay for. This is something that people are gonna, put next to my name forever. I can't take it back once it's out. Mixtape, you can fucking just delete that shit if you want, whatever. You can not promote it. An album, man, you're gonna work to put that out. So it's like, it's a different mind state. And so with me, I like to like make sure music is fun. And I just like to make it, bro. I blow my mind when I make music. Like, I do shit and I'm like, oh my God, like that sounds like something my fucking idol would do, you know? I blow my mind. So like, yeah, I've already made like 100 fucking songs, you know?
Oh wow, that's intense. So with all this music that you make, I know obviously like you have, your movie, for instance, you have those 11 songs and you're happy with that, but like other songs that might not serve a purpose on like an album or feature album, like does it ever bother you that nobody else is going to hear that music besides you, or do you have a plan for some of that music?
Well, I wouldn't say that it necessarily like bothers me. What I would say is that like I have definite ideas of like where I want those songs to be heard and end up at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I would love for my fucking computer to be, put in the hands of someone someday and just release all these songs. But really, the whole thing about it is like me getting it out, like me letting my like bird inside me sing is more important than me just talking. So like when I get to talk and when I get to talk about what I believe in and when I get to write books and when I get to do these things, it's amazing. But like I have this soul that wants to fucking sing and it wants to record and it wants to speak and it wants to do all these things over music. So that's my vehicle. So really like it's kind of, the question is on the other end, like if y'all want that shit, you can have it someday. But I don't even know if people want all my shit, So it's just a question of like where it'll end up someday. But yeah, man, Bob Dylan's my favorite artist in the world. If you go on Bob Dylan's Spotify, he has fucking 40 albums,
A library of music.
Yeah. So, I have that. I have that as well. Whether I release it all or not, it doesn't really bother me, but it definitely makes me proud to know that like I have that all there, because I blow my own mind. I'll make songs like I was just saying. I'll blow my own mind just on that. I'll fucking pull up a session like just last night. I'll pull up like all these old sessions from a year ago that I don't even remember at all. I don't fucking remember even anything about it. And all of a sudden this amazing song gets played in front of me. I'm like, who the fuck was this?
I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody who watched part 1 of my interview with Mod's son. We have part 2 and 3 coming. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you think about part 1 in the comment section below. Thank you guys as always. Until next time, peace.